And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. This is your boy FlyIsland Guy. Welcome back and welcome aboard. Today we are back in Toronto Pearson, and we are going to be heading over to Halifax today on Westjet. Of course, we're in the Boeing 737-700. Really enjoying flying this plane, but the truth is I've tried to attempt this flight about 2 times already, and the first time after pushback I forgot to set my parking brakes and ended up back in the building. The second time I fell asleep en route, totally missed my top of descent, totally missed the destination, and just had to end that recording. So this is real time. It is actually about close to 5 o'clock in the morning, or close to 6 o'clock in the morning, Ontario time. And we're going to be taking this early morning flight over to Halifax. Before we get started, let's go ahead and let's check out the weather en route. And I could tell you, let's look at the current weather in Ontario. Looking really good. Winds are out of 180 at 2 knots. Visibility 15 miles. Scatter clouds. Temperatures 23 degrees C. This is looking really good there. Now I'm actually back in Halifax now, and I can tell you that the weather isn't the best here right now. So I'm not expecting an extremely good weather report. And there we go. So you can see half an hour ago, IFR conditions, then LIFR conditions. Things have improved a bit, and we're at MVFR conditions with winds out of 100 at 5 knots. Visibility about 6 miles. Mist, clouds really low, 200 feet. Broken at 1,500 feet. So yeah, we have a little bit of visibility issues, and I could tell you as well that there was a little bit of rain in the area as well. So right now it's looking really good though. So we shouldn't have too much issues en route, on landing. Probably have a little bit of visibility issues, but it's nothing that some ILS can't take care of. Let's get into the cockpit now, and we're pretty much ready for pushback. So, let's see, what kind of a jetway is connected? Yes, okay, so what we'll do is we'll get the door closed up, and from there we shall get started. So, let's go to menu, FS actions, doors. Go ahead and close that door. And we have our APU started, so we can go ahead and release the ground power. It's not being used anymore. And we could remove our chocks as well. And let's go ahead and disconnect the jetway. Door should be closed, and we should be good to go. Beautiful. Alright, so I don't do this very often, and I'm still not too used to it. But what we will do is, let's just do a pushback. We'll just do a straight out pushback. We're going to be departing runway 15 left today. And just gonna double check exactly. What was that? Is that the speed brake coming up? Yeah. We're gonna double check where that is. Yeah, I'm actually just over here on Navigraph. So just give me 1 second here. Just here we are. Okay. So this is where we are, and we're heading off to 15 left, so we could just push back straight, then make a right turn onto taxiway Alpha Juliet, and then turn right on taxiway Alpha, go all the way up to 15 left. So that's what we'll do today. Yeah. Let's get our tug selected, and we'll just do a straight out pushback and get the engine started, right? Just to double check a couple things, we have our anti-collision lights on. So that would let everybody know that we're ready to get out of here. And APU bleed is on. Need that start the engines packs are off. Yeah, so I think we're all ready to go. Alright, so gonna get that pushback started and we'll start the engines.
Cockpit to ground. Go ahead. We've been cleared for pushback and start straight back. Roger that. Ready for push straight back. Brakes off. Brakes released.
And I love how PMDG has put so much attention into detail.
Brakes released. Here we go.
They put so much attention to detail with like all the auxiliary stuff outside of just flying the plane. Like you don't even need MSFS for anything. It's all done through the FMC. Alright, so we're getting pushed back now. Quietly, and we'll go ahead and get the engine started. So we'll start with engine number 2. Get here, engine number 2 starting up. Go ahead, give it some fuel.
Pushback complete. Parking brake set.
We'll go ahead and set our parking brakes as well, just so we don't go flying back through the building like we did last time.
Steering pin is pulled. Watch for the salute and release from guidance on your right. Have a good flight.
Alright, just looking for our right engine to stabilize. Engine number 2 to stabilize. We'll go ahead and start engine 1. Yeah, there you go. And I love a good early morning flight. Absolutely love it. Summertime here in Canada, which means that you're gonna get a lot of good vistas, nature, all the stuff that you didn't see if you've been on my channel. We're actually in the midst of a Canadian tour as well, with the Kodiak, and it's pretty much been winter the whole time that I've been doing it. So I'm gonna be continuing with the Kodiak. And I'm excited to see kind of how things are going to look now with all the snow gone. So should be snow free for the next couple months. And hopefully that'll lead to good sights. Alright, so we are pushed back now. Engines are started. So all we're going to do is just clear off some of these warnings here. So we can go ahead and set our packs to auto. APU bleed can come off. Yaw damper can come on. Pitot heat can come on as well. Let's get our generators on. very tricky. Okay. So APU generator is off now. You can turn off the APU. We don't need it anymore. And one other thing to notice. So the fuel that we need for the flight today doesn't require any fuel in our center fuel tank. So we have our fuel pumps, our center fuel pumps off. No use running them if we don't have any fuel in there. Go ahead and arm the emergency lights as well. And I think we are good to go. I'm going to be doing a flaps 5 departure today. So setting our flaps now. Beautiful. And looks like I overshot it and they did flaps 10. So we're gonna go one back. Alright. A couple other things. We will do RTO. We'll just set that now. And yeah, that's about it. Alright. So we're gonna make a right turn. I think that warning was because we had our parking brake on. Alright. I believe we'll head back this way. I'm just using Navigraph here on my right just to see exactly where we're supposed to go. Alright. And taxiway Alpha. Should be here. Did not turn on my taxi lights, although I guess we don't really need them per se. It's pretty bright. But you gotta follow standard procedure. Things are looking absolutely gorgeous today. And I remember this noise all too well. The sounds the engines humming as we taxi towards the runway. Looks like we're probably a little too far left. Yeah, we are a little bit. And just to let you know where we're just making our way up Taxiway Alpha and head right up to the top here and make a left onto runway 15 left. Alright, let's put this on the legs page as well. getting a verified takeoff speeds warning. So probably go back and do that now. Ref. Oh, okay. Our takeoff speeds changed a little bit, that's why. Okay, that's cool. I can tell you, this is very unlike Pearson. This is real life. This place will be full of planes right now. I am personally not running any traffic mods of any kind. Basically, because I found AIG was just too hard to set up. And the one that I'm really waiting for is Just Flight, but who knows when that's gonna get released. That's been in the works for forever. So if not, I'm just gonna run it as is. Yes, it adds a little bit of depth and realism, but yeah. All right. So here we are, 1.5 left, and just gonna double check a few things. We have our flaps set, transponder. Gonna set that to TARA. Trim. I have to set my trim. With that center of gravity 18.51. So trim should be 6.23. So somewhere around there. Okay. And I'm just gonna check the takeoff speeds again. Alright, they're good. Alright, we're pretty much ready for takeoff, folks. So landing lights are gonna come on. And we're gonna slowly taxi out to the runway. I think we have everything else set. We can go ahead and do a rolling start. Engine's up to 50%. Looks good. And toga. Auto throttle on and then toga. Alright, so we're just going to wait for the prompts for V1 and rotate. Gear up. Go to laps 1. Beautiful hazy morning. Right. Just get our VNav on and our autopilot. We're just letting that handle the climb right now. Let's just enjoy the view. You can go full flaps up as well. This would normally be my view right here. About here. Sometimes it's a little further ahead. Well, a lot of beautiful views as we depart Toronto area. This is the city in the clouds. So downtown Toronto, right here off to our left, looking very ominous and weird. But that's the city right there. Normally takes a while to load in properly, so not expecting it to look awesome. But there's the CN Tower. And I believe that's called that's the Sky Dome. I don't know what it is. I don't know exactly what it is. I think the Blue Jays play there. If it's not here, that's where the Raptors play. But yeah, right next to each other. I forgot to turn my LNAV. So I think we're a little ways off. So we're just gonna turn to match our flight plan, because we're gonna have to like intercept it. There we go. That's better. I forgot to stop my clock as well. Always forget to do that. Yeah, there's Toronto out to the left. And Billy Bishop Airport is somewhere down there as well. I believe it's right here. Yeah, I've been spending a lot of time in this area over the past few weeks or so. Oh, a couple months to be honest. We actually crossed 10,000. Our landing lights can come off. And we can activate LNAV now. So get back on our flight plan. So, as I've tried to explain in a few videos, I've been having a ton of issues with my sim as of late. Just trying to get it stable enough to actually record the video. I don't know exactly what's been going on, but something with Sim Update 9 really kind of screwed things up for me. But I've done some tips and tricks here and there to get it working. And one thing I did notice as well is that my antivirus for some reason seems to be causing some issues as well. What I've also done is move my community filter out of the default location, and I have started using the add-on linker. So when I do my flights, I just select the add-ons that I'm going to need for the flight, and that's all I load. Don't have everything loaded at once. And it seems to have given me a little bit of luck with getting my sim back to a place where it's usable. Also crossed over 18,000 feet, so let's go ahead and go to standard altimeter. Yeah, so as I was saying, like, I don't really know exactly what the issue has been, but it got to the point where, like, I just kind of gave up and I stopped trying to record and all that. So sim seems to be in a better place now, and now I am home for a few weeks. My aim is to try and record as much as possible. If I can do maybe two flights a day, that'll be good, but I don't think that's being realistic though. I want to try and get maybe like one flight in a day for the next few weeks. And then after that I will move on to, yeah, I'll head back to Ontario, and then I'll be back for another couple weeks, so I'll do some more recording. And then after that, I'm going to be looking to buy a laptop, so I can, like a nice laptop, so I can run Flight Simulator on my laptop and kind of record while I'm on the road. So I'm probably not going to have the luxury of carrying around my desktop with me, so that's the state of affairs right now. And in the meantime, we are just making our way over to Halifax. Flight time today is going to be about 1 hour and 55 minutes. 2 hours and 10 minutes from gate to gate. So this isn't a long flight at all. And as I said, it's one that I make a lot. So cool to be. It's pretty cool to be like on an aircraft doing a route that I normally fly. On an aircraft that I normally fly, like in real life. So, yeah, this is exciting. All right, so I am gonna head off for a little bit. Once again, Halifax is one of those places that I've been to so many times. It doesn't even. I can't really talk about it again, like we're going there for the first time. So when I come back, we'll be starting our descent into Halifax, and hopefully the visibility won't be too bad, but we should be alright though. We should be alright. I'm feeling positive about it. So I will talk to you guys then, and see you soon. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We've started our descent into Halifax, and we are coming in hot and heavy. We're doing about 3,000 feet per minute as descent. And I don't know why VNAV is always so aggressive, but it is. So we've actually crossed below 18,000 feet, so we are going to switch out of standard and let's go to the local altimeter. So we're going to be doing the ILS Runway 14 approach. I think our approach right now is going to have us, we're going to be heading towards Modair. and we're actually descending to 3,000 feet now. And then we're just gonna come back and just do the right turn, intercepting the localizer and coming in for a landing. Simple things, simple approach. If we take a look at the weather right now in Halifax, just bring it up here. We'll also get a little fast too, so let's there we go. Weather in Halifax right now is actually improved. Even when I look out the window now, almost getting a little bit of sun, but it's still MVFR conditions, very similar to what it was before. Winds out of 100 at 5 knots, visibility at 6 miles, and we still have some mist, and pretty much hasn't changed from before. Actually, whoops, that's the wrong one. That was the original one. Here we go. It's VFR conditions now. Winds out of 120 at 8 knots. Visibility of 15 miles. Cloud, the ceiling's still kind of low, but it's VFR conditions now, which is really, really good. So we should be hitting our 250 knot speed restriction soon, and I don't know how we're gonna get down to that, but I'm gonna go ahead and do a speed intervention, and let's bring it down to 250 knots. Still got the spoilers up. So I think I find this airplane tends to, it's always too aggressive with the VNAV. I don't know why, but it always is. So let's just take a quick look at our approach. Index approach. Now approach speeds, we're going to be doing a flaps 30 landing, which will have us at 127 knots. It's going to be our VRF speed. So let's keep that guy in mind. Now that we've descended to 250, I'm gonna go ahead and let VNAV take over again. Just gonna bring us down to 240. Just checking, yeah, there are some speed restrictions here. So we have to be at 210 knots at Iloda. We're basically going to stay at 200, and then it's going to go down to 200 at Tita, and it has to be at 144 at Imana. But this is pretty much Nova Scotia, folks. When you get here, when you're coming into land, it's pretty much all trees. Not much else to see. yeah, we definitely have some clouds in the area still. Gonna prepare for landing though. Actually totally forgot. Get my landing lights on. Guess I'll turn the taxi lights on as well. Gonna set our auto brakes to 2. Let's see. How long is this runway? So runway 14 is only 7,700 feet. So let's do auto brakes 2 should work. As long as we don't land too long. But I'm gonna set auto brakes 3 just in case. Alright. So the aircraft is slowing down now to, what is it, 210 knots, I believe? And this is going to be my first approach in the 737, so let's hope this goes alright, folks. Alright, I think I'm going to take over the speed from here. I'm going to slow down to about 180. Approach BREF not selected. Oh shoot, okay. Menu. Shoot. Let's see. Clear. Index approach. About to choose flaps 30. Wait. Oops. Not too sure if that's what I wanted, but that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna make the turn. Gonna do VOR look and gonna go
2500.
flaps 5. Okay. And we're gonna go approach mode as well. Right, we start our descent towards the airport. I could see the runway lights ahead in the distance. I think when we land, the terminal building should be on our left, so we'll be looking for we should be looking for a left turn off the runway. I'll go ahead and lower the landing gear. Also, wasn't the flaps dirty? That's what it was complaining about. Alright, once we get below these clouds, I will go ahead and take over. Everything is looking so far so good though. Beautiful approach into Halifax. Woo! Man just shot by us. So we can see a little bit of mist still around. Actually, sorry, runway 14 is going to have the terminal on our right. Yeah.
1,000 slope.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take over from here. Oop, I'm a little high. Very high.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
So, beautiful, nice and smooth. Reverse thrust. $80 knots. 60 knots. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Halifax, Nova Scotia. Turn off right here. Alright. Probably didn't need laps 3. I mean, auto brake 3, but I just want to make sure. Alright, landing lights can come off. Let's see. leave that. Anti-collision lights can stay on. Flaps are up. Cool. We do need to turn on the APU though. So this is a payway airport and a pretty accurate representation of Halifax International. It's not my favorite version of the payway. There was another one that I had that was a little better, but this will do in a pinch. It's like another Westjet departing over there in the distance. I think I have noticed those. Where are all the jetways? There's no jetways here. That's peculiar. But we will come here, you know. Don't know why there's no jetways, but guess air steers it is. Alright. Parking brakes on. Let's switch over to the APU. And I think that's it. Taxi lights are on as well. Alright, I think we're good to go. I will come here, menu, FS actions, put our chocks on, get the ground power in. And there we go. I was supposed to switch these off as well. I was wondering why it's still going. I think. I don't know. It's supposed to be off. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the engines, but yeah. Anyways, folks, that is it. Hope you guys have enjoyed this flight. As I said, I don't know where the jetways are, but guess we're going to be doing it old school today to get off the plane. But anyways, folks, hope you enjoyed the flight. Hope you enjoyed the approach. There'll be new videos coming soon. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be back shortly with a new video, alright? It's your boy FlyIsland Guy saying stay safe, and most importantly, stay fly. I'm out. Peace.